There are all sorts of cryptocurrencies out there in the world, and on a certain level, that's great. But there are times when it feels like some of them are too good to be true. And one of them might just be the crypto known as HEX. It was created a few years back and ever since then has been a subject of controversy. However, it's still on the market and continues to grow, which is making people really nervous in terms of what to do with it. So, given all that, allow us to show you HEX. 6 things you didn't know about it. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. What is HEX? HEX is a cryptocurrency token which was launched on the Ethereum network in 2019 by entrepreneur Richard Hart. The system claims to be the first blockchain certificate of deposit, which rewards investors who lock up or stake their holdings for a period of time. Proceeds come from the token's price rises, and there are penalties if people withdraw early. More interest is paid if more coins are staked, and as more HEX are locked away, they become more scarce, driving up the price, said Susanna Streeter, Senior Investment and Markets Analyst at Hargreaves Lansdowne. Mr. Hart told The Sun he launched HEX because I wanted to fix what was wrong with Bitcoin and finance in general. He added, building the best performing asset in the history of mankind was also a specific target. There are certainly a lot of bold claims in there, and whether it can be believed is honestly up to you and whether you're willing to invest your money into it. HEX worth. HEX is currently worth $0.08071 according to data by CoinMarketCap. In comparison, it was worth a lower $0.01575 on April 26, but at the time of writing, it's down by 8% over the past 24 hours. Holding the fastest appreciating assets, meaning they increase in value as you own them, comes with extreme volatility, Mr. Hart said. He added, 85% price dips are common. Bitcoin's done a few of them over the years, and HEX has as well. Yet no one that ever held Bitcoin for more than 3.5 years lost money. HEX hasn't gone 6 months without making a new all-time high price. The price has risen sharply as more buyers have piled in over a short amount of time, Ms. Streeter told The Sun. She added, but the reward system is resilient on price inflation and penalties on withdrawing from stakes early. And as we've seen in the volatile world of crypto, when demand subsides, prices can fall dramatically. The long-term use case as a certificate of deposit is also unproven, and many buyers are simply looking for shorter-term gains. Given the potential volatility, traders would be wise to treat HEX with caution and only dabble with crypto at the fringes of their investment portfolio. Claims of being a scam. While widely written off as a scam early in 2020, Richard Hart's controversial HEX is fast approaching a $1 billion market cap. According to crypto analytics site CoinMarketCap, the HEX token had a market cap of over $979 million on May 14, 2020. Prior to mid-February, the value of the coin was so small, many sites simply couldn't measure it. HEX is an ERC-20 token that pays holders for rewards instead of miners. Essentially, a crypto version of a traditional fixed deposit account. Users can lock up funds, then receive their investment plus interest when the term matures. The question is, why was there a surge in value for a token that most of the crypto media has derided as worthless, if not an outright scam? True believers on crypto Twitter point to the fact that whales have staked a lot in HEX, and the nature of the token's rewards benefits the stakers, not the miners. Some users, tribal though they may be when it comes to crypto, ultimately see the token as reliable, pointing to the high returns of early stakers. Is HEX a good investment this early? To me, as an investor, yes. I am up 35 times. Others simply say HEX detractors are too quick to dismiss the token as a scam instead of doing their research and listening to Hart explain himself, essentially accusing them of confirmation bias. The HEX founder wrote on Twitter that HEX reached an all-time high price on May 14, 2020, and was looking at a $1.1 billion market cap by the end of 2020. He said that for those concerned with the current financial crisis, the token has basically less than 0% inflation to the staker class on average. Scam? HEX critics are legion. Pete McCormick, the host of the podcast What Bitcoin Did, has repeatedly referred to HEART as a fraud and HEX a scam. As Cointelegraph has reported, others have attacked HEART for HEX's privacy and security concerns regarding its claiming process. Vlad Costia, a writer at Bitcoin Magazine, presented a range of arguments against HEX's purported legitimacy in January 2019, saying the cryptocurrency resembles a Ponzi scheme and was more like fool's gold. HEART spoke to Cointelegraph in December, admitting the HEX project uses tactics a scam might use, but ultimately believing the stigma was due to people in the crypto community being loyal to certain coins. In crypto, there's a tribalism that every coin you buy is a world-changing, amazing thing. Every coin anyone else buys is a scam by default. Why the scam tactics? Some out there might question whether this really is a scam, or whether something like a crypto could be used as a scam. The answer is empathetic. Yeah, it can be. In fact, there have been plenty of scams across the crypto board over the years of its existence, and it's not hard to see how it would work. In short, the various cryptos have tried to create an image or brand, think like Dogecoin, and would state that you can get a certain value for it and then exchange it anywhere. And then, when try and go to do just that, you find out it's basically worthless. There was a major international scandal involving a crypto coin not too long ago that led to well over $100 million being lost by those who believed it could be a real crypto. And yet, it absolutely wasn't. So, you can see why people are wary around HEX, given that it's not exactly something that scams were legit, despite it being on several marketplaces. People don't want to get scammed, especially with the pandemic starting to let up and people wanting to get back to a better place. Which honestly might be why they are very worried about what HEX might truly be. So, given that question, we really do need to ask, is this something worth investing in? That is a question that honestly isn't the easiest to answer for various reasons. Not the least of which is that while it was accused multiple times in 2020 of being a scam, it's still up on the markets right now and still making money. Which means that if it is a scam, it hasn't got caught yet. Which obviously would mean it's a very good scam overall, as it hasn't raised serious alarm bells as of yet. But if it is a scam, you can bet that it will go and be caught eventually. And so you'll have to ask yourself if it is worth the risk. Or would you rather go and invest in a coin that you know isn't a scam? The other thing to consider here is that while it's true that on some level the crypto market has grown over the past year, despite the pandemic lockdown, it's already dropped heavily in the last month or so, proving once again that while crypto can have record highs, it can drop from those highs even quicker. And to be clear, those were for the crypto coins that were beloved and proven to not be fake, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So, now, being a lesser coin like HEX, that is also a subject of fraud claims. So again, would you want to risk investing money in something that might not only be a scam, but also might have a major drop in value if the market shifts? That is the question, and it's one that many people are asking. So be mindful before you make your choice. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the HEX crypto and whether it is a worthy crypto for you to go and invest in? Do you think that this is something that is best stayed away from for your own good? Why do you think people like this go and make crypto that are scams? Were you ever close to investing in a crypto scam? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time on the channel.